I was going to say welcome to winter, but I guess we've had it for a while. But just a couple of comments to speak to what is going on TV today that will, I hope, cheer you. First of all, if your roots are like mine and pass through New Brunswick or pass through Thunder Bay in Northern Ontario, you were thrilled to see that the Tournament of Hearts curling playoff for women, for those of you that are not so engaged, the first and second, the 1 and 2 playoff was a team from New Brunswick and a team from Thunder Bay. The other thing is to watch what the human body can do when it is skilled and it is trained, whether it is in skating, skiing, bobsledding, which absolutely terrifies me even to watch, and all the other sports. It is, to my mind, astounding what these mostly young people can do. And if that doesn't cheer your spirits, I'm not quite sure what will. This morning, we have mostly updates. And first of all, Eric, are you there?
Yes.
Over to you.
Thank you. This is a brief update on the Parish Selection Committee. First, I'd like to thank those of you who sent in pictures. We now have a good selection of photographs to illustrate the parish profile with, including pictures of some of the men at work. Secondly, we've received about 60 responses so far to the survey. We had hoped to get around 100, so we're going to keep the survey open for another week. And finally, the focus groups will start on Tuesday. We set a minimum of 12 people in each group, or a maximum of 12 people in each group, but we also want a minimum of about 8 parishioners attending. You'll receive a confirmation of the date and a link to the session the day before the group meeting. The survey and the focus groups are critical for preparing the parish profile. As Ken and Barb said about Epiphany, the parish profile is our opportunity to tell the world of applicants who we are and who we wish to be. So we encourage you to complete the survey and to attend the focus groups. There's more information on the website about the focus groups if you wish to consult that. Thanks. And thank you for your help in the future.
Thank you, Eric. Miriam, for the coldest night of the year.
Yes, I have a brief update too. There's 20 days left to go before we will have our walk. Holy Trinity has 2 teams. Danielle Tang has a team with 6 members, and then we have the Holy Trinity Church team with 7. We have a good start to the our fundraising. We've raised so far $5,800, but a way to go if we're going to match last year's of 12,000. We encourage you to either join our team. Holy Trinity team is missing both men and students on the team, and we'd love to see some of both, or support either at the team level or at an individual walkers level our efforts in this. It is winter out there. It reminds all of us what it's like. Can you imagine if you didn't have a place to go home to at night and were looking for somewhere warm to spend the night? Thanks a lot, and I appreciate all your help in this effort.
Thank you, Miriam. That takes place on February 26th. On February 27th, it's Vestry. Again, a reminder that we will be having our service at 9 a.m. to be followed by the vestry. So we will try and get you out of here before noon. And we will be sending out a link ahead of time because you will have to register for the vestry service. Another reminder is Brother Reg is continuing his program on race and diversity on Thursday evenings. I think Rebecca has said that she has added and updated information on the website. The time of Reg's talk is at 6:30. And finally, we the wardens are still looking for volunteers to be advisory board members or to become deputy wardens. If you are at all interested, please do talk with us. Have a blessed day. Oh, Canon Barb, sorry, you wanted to say something.
I did want to say something. We are opening up to in-person worship, and thank you to those who are here today. We have decided to forego the 8 o'clock service for at least this month and pick it up in Lent, so in March. We were getting rather limited people coming at 8 o'clock, and I thought we should concentrate on getting people in at 10 o'clock. And then we'll go back to the 8, which will always be a set service and no Zoom. So if you are a reader or participating, you have to be here. The other thing that's coming up that's very important is Ash Wednesday. Now, normally we remind you that you should bring in your palm crosses to make the ashes. However, I don't believe they handed out palm crosses last year. So they did.
Okay.
Well, so you do have some palm crosses. All right. Well, you can bring them in. We'll have a bowl for it. But we do have a fair amount of ashes, so that if you're concerned about whether you'd be getting another palm cross this year, because we only have 50 to hand out, then you may want to keep them for another year. And they do keep. Many of you probably have palm crosses in your home that may be up to 10 years old. I know I do. So it's, you have that choice. Now, normally the main service for Ash Wednesday is done in the evening. But I would like to do the main service, that is the one that will have the music, at the 10 o'clock service in the morning. And my reasoning is this, that a lot of seniors don't like to come out at night. And so if we do it in the morning, it can be on YouTube all day, so that you can tune into it at your convenience. If you want to be here live, that's really good. I would love to have a number of people here. Now, do we do the evening service, the 7:30 service? That I want to hear your responses, because I'm not going to do it if I only get 3 people. So if you want to have it at 7:30, you should send an email to the office or call the office and say you will be there at 7:30 on Wednesday, the 2nd of March. And if you're not here, then, that'll be a disappointment then for me, because I have to come from Newmarket to do this. And I really want it to be meaningful. The other thing I could do, and this is the alternative, is maybe Reg could do the 7:30 service without communion as a set service. So it would be just a shortish service for the imposition of ashes. So let me know what you're thinking. You can send me an email to the incumbent at Holy Trinity Thornhill.ca or phone. All right. Is that all the announcements? I don't think I've forgotten anything. Okay.